Things that make you go, January 1996, Bellevue, Washington. There are different ways to affiliate upward in a hierarchy. Merit is one, relegating others down is another. Women are very sensitive to status. Feminists are expert at creating conflict. Stop whining, said the pundits when Kurt Cobain died. Had he been a woman, they would have fallen over one another to shout out eulogies. On NBC's October 29, 1995 Dateline, feminist lawyer Gloria Allred noted that there is a court of law and a court of public opinion. In the East, women wear the veil. In the West, men wear drab suits. Feminists understand the human need to release repressed rage, to provide women with an environment in which it is safe for women to do this. They have made it unsafe for men to do this. What will be the inevitable result of repressing men's rage? As a youth, when I heard, quote, "Women are doing it for themselves," close quote, I was relieved. Unfortunately, few women felt the same way. When a woman trembles, we say she is afraid. When a man trembles, we say he is angry. If in fear he strikes out, we lock him up. If in anger she strikes out, we say, "Poor dear." We hear a lot about the benefits of the female style of management, and there's a lot of truth to that. But it's an error to assume that just because a manager is a woman, she will use that style, or that just because a manager is a man, he will not. For this reason, perhaps, it makes no sense to identify leadership styles by gender stereotypes. Silicon is common and of little perceived value, though its economic value is enormous. Gold, on the other hand, has little intrinsic economic value, yet those who have it in abundance possess great power. Sexual power is like gold. Ignore nothing, observe everything. When I mention the hate calls and death threats I often receive, remember this was 1996, women frequently say something like, "You love it." No, I didn't. But by asserting I did, they could ignore the hate and dismiss our cause. Feminists are removing incentives to respect men and the penalties for disrespecting men. Disrespected men, especially young men, perceive little incentive to respect women. Feminists have responded with harsh penalties for disrespecting women. This war is all one-sided, engendering a guerrilla response. Guerrilla warfare is bloody, harsh, and indiscriminate. Is this what authors like Susan Brownmiller describe in their books about male violence? Feminists complain that rape accusations are addressed with stringent evidentiary rules, and that this is a result of the evil woman stereotype and sexist. Yet sexual harassment complaints can be sustained solely on the basis of an assertion, a prima facie case. If women are so good at handling the ambiguities implicit in human relationships, then why the big fuss over minor upsets that get escalated into major sexual harassment complaints? At age 18, who has greater social utility, men or women? Fact is, at age 18, women are more in demand than men. As women age, however, the demand for them as women decreases. Thus, the people with power are older men who earned, stole, or inherited their power, and younger women. This is intrinsically unfair. Monogamy and patriarchy balance this by assuring older women a share of older men's power, and younger men a share of younger women's power. No doubt about it, there were inequities in this, and are, and it's a good thing that we should work to make things fairer. But the feminists want to improve the lot of one sex without concern for the other. By definition, that's sexist. And of course, as MGTOW would point out, it's also an evidence of hypergamy. What percentage of young women become unwed mothers? What percentage of young men get them that way? Anecdotal evidence and such statistical data as is available on the topic suggests there are more unwed mothers than unwed fathers because the same guys are acting as sperm donors for more than one woman. If this proves true, and I think that since then we have evidence of this, then feminists and the media are guilty of a grave injustice for stereotyping all men as irresponsible. But then, of course, that was and remains the goal of feminism. In the name of increasing diversity, employers are killing it. That's all for now. Check out the other videos. Subscribe to the channel. For the Backlash at Backlash.com, my name is Rod Van Mecklin.